This is Mikey. Mike says he gets his beard done every single week, so this is a pretty straightforward process. We're just going to take it down with a number 1, line it up with our outliner, and then finish it with a straight blade. Yeah, so I'm using a classic 76. I like to use it for short facial hair. I take it down with a number 1, stretch the skin, crosshatch, make sure you get everything. It grows in all different directions. A lot of facial hair does. It's really easy to see where his lineup goes. So I do my first guideline, just following his hairline. I come straight down. And then I do another guideline under the jawline. So we just follow the line that he previously had, and because he's a weekly client, it's pretty straightforward. He comes in, we don't have to reshape anything. We're just following what exists there. So we follow the line. Some people like it a little lower. If you're confused about where the line goes, just simply ask them. We just use a close shaver, clean up the neck. It gets nice and neat and nice and clean. So we start at the mustache, clean up over the mouth. I'm not taking his lineup in at all, really. His beard it's very thick. It's very clear where it grows and where it doesn't grow. So I just follow that and make it look nice and neat. Do a guide on the mustache, guide on the temple. And then I just close that gap and bring those 2 guides together. Some people like a lineup that's a little bit more square shaped. Some like it kind of rounder. We just keep it kind of round because that's how his beard is shaped. So I do the exact same thing on the other side. I'm leaving around the mouth and the chin till last because I like to have him facing the mirror when I do that. I come down, a nice straight line. And then I do a guide under the chin. You can kind of see the other side, the line that you just did. Clean the neck. Then we're going to clean it with the close shaver. And then again, we do the same thing, clean up over the mouth, guideline on the mustache, line up on the temple, and then I just connect those. Now the next part, I take my 76 again, and I finish taking down all the hair around the mouth. The reason why I don't take all of it down with a 1 right away is that I just like to work in sections. It's easy to just grab my machine, it's right beside me. I don't mind switching between machines. I turn him to face the mirror. Now I'm just closing that line up under the neck, and if I need to readjust those guides under the jawline, I can. Just kind of closing that gap and putting those lines together usually just makes it symmetrical. Now I sit him up and line the cheeks up with a straight blade. Make sure he's nice and clean. And one of the things that I like to really make a point of doing is keeping my client comfortable, making sure he's comfortable when he's sitting, making sure he's not covered in hair, making sure that there's no hair down his shirt and that he's going back to the office or wherever he's going comfortable and happy. And so just like short strokes, line up the cheek, just follow the line. You know, you can just do it with the machines, but if you're comfortable with the straight blade, then do it on as many clients as you can and do it as much as you can. It makes the line look really nice. It makes it look neat. I use gel. I don't do dry shaves on anyone. I like to make sure that I'm not hurting them. I don't want to give them any kind of irritation or redness. I wait until the end to just get that last bit of hair around the bottom of the neck. I don't do it during the beard trim because I don't want to open the cape at all. Finish that up. So I take a Sand-X strip, I wrap it around my fingers, and I put witch hazel on it. I douse it in witch hazel. I don't use anything alcohol based because I don't want it to burn him. I don't want him uncomfortable. Finish that, and then a nice like aftershave lotion, cooling lotion, and then he's done. And he's ready to go back to work.